Alright everybody, welcome back to PGA Tour 2K25. So Season 2 is here, and they actually released patch notes. So we'll go through some of those a little bit while we're going to play around at St. Andrews, and then do some of the other few things that they've added, like so challenge mode introduces a new gameplay experience where players complete maps of challenges to earn rewards, anticipate new maps as time goes on. Challenge maps that were added is Quail Hollow and the Charles Schwab Challenge, which will be live on May 21st. So that's over here. They added this. Yeah, complete challenges, earn rewards, and then conquer the maps. So pretty interesting what they do with this, at least the look anyway. I haven't played it obviously, but there's 36 objectives and 6 rewards. It doesn't look like you can. Okay, so that's just home. That does nothing. You have to go into here and select it. Does it say that where you can what the rewards are? I don't think so. It's the Quail Hollow one. But anyway, we'll do that in a bit. They have player cards. It's basically just your user ID can look different. I have, I'll show you where you do that. Go to my player. They only don't show up in career. So go to outfits. No, yeah, outfits, sorry. It's outfits and then accessories. Also, Twitch drops happens, and so that's where I got this PGA Championship long sleeve. And then you go, okay, get rid of this. I don't really get any good belts. Like, these are only for women. This one and this one. So that means I only have 2 belts. Like, what the hell? But I got these. This one was free, so I applied that. I like space, you know? Originally I just had this red 2K one, but I think this was from the Season 2 pass thing I got. So, yeah. I wish that if you were a type A body, that it didn't have type B for telling you have new shoes. Because it's the same shoes, pretty much. Get these from the Season 2 pass. I still don't understand why the shorts are so tight. Like, I don't think I see golfers ever wearing shorts that are so tight. This is also from the Season 2 thing. It's the Greenskeeper is the archetype that they're going to be focusing on, and so the shot type, I still have a hat, is going to be the long flop. Oh yeah, I forgot I got this hat. I like it. Sorry, now that I'm here, I gotta make sure all the things go away where it's like, hey, you got a new thing. I just got this from the store because there's still not that many shirts that I really like, and this one as well. But I thought those looked decent enough to grab. Anyway, so those are player cards. New licensed golf course, St. Andrews. Yep. Equipment progression. Evolve your equipment to Ruby and Amethyst. The effect of stacking fittings of the same attribute has been balanced to better align with new and future Evos. So, this is one thing that kind of is frustrating, because if we look at upgrading this, it takes 2 Evo tools, and I'm guessing the next one will take 3. And Evo tools right now, I have 14 because I stopped using them a while ago to try and save up on them. But you got to think for your bag, if you want to upgrade to the highest tier, so all of these are already at the highest tier they can be at, except for, oh no, the wedges are as well, I guess. So yeah, they're all at the highest tier they can be. So let's say the next one is 3 after the 2, so that's 5 for each. You're looking at 5, 10, 15, 20. You're looking at 25 Evo tools, and then if you look at the ball as well, which mine is not, you're looking at 30, plus I'd have to upgrade it to the next one, which is just 1, I think. Yeah, it's just 1. So I'm looking at 31 potentially to upgrade all of my clubs. And that's not even talking about like, because I'm pretty sure if I upgrade these I lose all the fittings, which again is the same amount of fittings. 30 fittings is 5 each, so 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 fitting, or 29 fittings I have to reapply and hope that I have. And that's 29 of, you know, if I just use 1 fitting. We're not talking like I use, you know, right here 3 power, a shaping, and a whatever, a swing path. So what I'd have to do is go in and change. Like, I wouldn't be using the hickory clubs anymore. I'd either grab this ping or the Mizuno or the Callaway. Me personally, my favorite design of my favorite club of these, I currently have a ping, just G. It's the oldest G model. So I would just go ahead and use that. I also just like the sound of them and the look. But yeah, and that's the whole reason why I got this wood. So I bought this wood in the store as limited edition because I didn't have one. And then I got this as well. I don't even know where I got this. I can't remember. But at least I have one of those so that, you know, I wouldn't lose them. Because you need the limited edition to not lose fittings. And I think they just created kind of a problem with the fittings. Luckily I have the Titleist. These are almost the Titleist irons that I currently use. And then for wedges, I do not have wedges. So they're the only ones that I don't have currently that I have to be waiting on to get. Because of course we do have the Scotty Cameron at limited edition Super Select Newport 2. But anyway, that's enough of that. We have the Season 2 Clubhouse Pass. It's 100 tiers. So let's go over there. And so you do have to set to actively, you pick this one and you have to set it to active. So I played a little bit, and so I already got this thing, some money, and then that one. And I got the shorts. But you do have Evo tools, some balls, shoes, which these actually aren't too bad. They're a little too big for me, though. I don't like it when shoes are just massive at the bottom. They look weird in real life. Malbarn stuff. I don't know why I guess Greenskeeper because they work on the course. I guess that makes sense, actually. Never mind. I don't know why they have Greenskeeper stuff as this. Well, it's because they work on the course. I do like this Puma shirt. Titleist Pro V1. I like this one. That's a pretty good one right there. But I actually like the one I currently have, the free one. I like this Cobra hat. I wish it was black or gray, though. I don't really like a white hat. Some nice Vokies, but they're not limited edition, so why would I waste all the Evo tools? And here we get the long flop, a flop shot that carries a greater distance, performed with wedges from any surface aside from bunkers. So that's at tier 25. That's a nice Nike shirt. I do really like that. Malbon. Then 35, you get the transition, which for me, transition not necessary. So of course, I don't get anything that I need until way the hell later. So nice watches. Golf Gremlin player card. You get, it's a hybrid. Doesn't say, but yeah, I'm guessing this is a hybrid. I don't use hybrids, but if you do, you know, that's one. Very on brand for Malbon for what Jason Day wears. This is hilarious too for the greenskeeper. This is your golf glove. That's funny. Get the GT3 Ruby Titleist driver, which is pretty nice. Another Evo tool. So you do get a few Evo tools, but not nearly enough. Some really short and I'm sure tight shorts. And here we get the Rhythm Sweet Spot at tier 55. Puma hat, little throwback to Ricky, I guess. Callaway golf ball with roses on it. Chrome Tour X. Pretty nice outerwear. No, the color's awful. That color is bad. Camper player card. Ugly eyewear. I hate glasses that are this gigantic. Don't understand them. Why do they get a nice long sleeve and we get this Le Club de Malbon shirt? Like what? Those shirts suck. Some nice purple shorts. Another Evo tool. Ugly Malbon hat. I don't like flat brim. These are nice Puma shoes though. I'd wear those. Some GT3 Ruby Titleist woods. But again, if they're not limited edition, why would you do that unless you're just going to waste everything buying Evo tools and club fittings? And then finally, at level 75, I get a sweet spot. So that's good. Takes a while. Green Analyst. This one's actually pretty cool. But again, I like the space one a little bit more. I do like this one though. This reminds me of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, if you have played that game. It's a nice 80s style spin-off. Cobra Glove, not too bad. I do like this Cobra Glove because it's not all just white. That's a nice outerwear Malbon. I'll wear that. Ugly hat. Some nice Titleist T100 Ruby irons, but we already have T100 in limited edition, so. Penguin pants. Those are for ladies, though. Yellow Titleist ball. You're into that, and the final thing for the greenskeeper thing, and then your final thing is swing path. Another nice long sleeve. There, another Evo tool. Oh no, this is the final one, the boots. And then your big thing is the Scotty Cameron Phantom 5.5 limited edition Ruby. I believe this is what Justin Thomas uses. But that's the clubhouse. Let's see, ranked matchmaking, season 2, standard soft resets, new season 2 participation and promotion rewards for ranked matchmaking, buffed VC rewards and player cards, updates to the course list, adds a collection of top community creations. So that's good. So in ranked matchmaking, it was awful because you would constantly play the same courses over and over, but now they're going to actually put in some of the user-created courses and more of the actual courses, so it's really good. Updates to the course list adds a collection of I already read that. Ranked Tours Season 2, so we'll go to Ranked Tours. Participation and promotion rewards for Ranked Tours, including but not limited to all new unique items, buffed VC rewards and player cards. Demotion Bogey 3. Oh yeah, that's right. You get reset or whatever. 400 VC and Grand Slam. Don't care. Because as you can see, we've gotten the top 2 for all of these, so a demotion to Bogey doesn't really make any sense. You would think they'd put us in the top birdie or at least eagle. but whatever. But that really sucks because I think that means I can't play in this. No, I still can. Okay. Because I already did that one. Didn't do great. This course, Quail Hollow, is fucking hard. Like, first 2 rounds pretty good, 10 under, 10 under. Third round, I couldn't stay on the greens. And then 4th round's decent at a 9. That was a tough fucking... I'm only tied for 61st, so I'm still pretty good. And it's only... it ends in 2 days, so... But as you see, all 3 different courses, which is actually pretty nice. The only thing that sucks is I don't want to play Pro-Am, and the first Pro-Am was at St. Andrews, so I haven't played St. Andrews yet. And you can look at the season stuff. This sucks that in Season 2, I've played like 5 events, but it doesn't count it as 5 events. But some of these are actually nice looking. You get Evo tools. I actually like this long sleeve, and I don't know why. I don't like the pants. This ball is cool as hell. I really like that. Conquer Ruby. I like that. His shirt's ugly. I like the long sleeve. I don't like any of the other clothing, though. And then Evo tools. So some of those are actually pretty nice. And then right here, from when you get promoted, which went all the way last season, it's the same thing. Last time you got shoes, this time you just get hats. And, I mean, Evo tools, so that's nice. But not much, don't care, really. The Evo tools are the only thing I'll enjoy from that. Daily event course list refresh. Includes variation to wind speed and wind direction and pins. Daily courses now differ per difficulty each day, so that's nice. Pot bunkers are here, so they've added pot bunkers to the tools and settings in Course Designer, so that's really nice. And then gameplay tuning. So the transition now has a greater impact on distance control for partial shots on Pro, Master, and Legend, which is good because partial shots are insanely easy. So sweet spot, transition sweet spot, and forgiveness window balancing across all shot types. Rhythm sweet spot and forgiveness window balancing across all shot types. Swing path sweet spot and forgiveness balancing. Contact chip shots performed with higher lofted clubs will now check up a bit more and run less. Pitch shots are the same. The punch shot trajectory height is reduced. The choke punch shot minimum partial distance lower. Don't care. Don't have it. Tie spinner shot minimum distance and spin rates adjusted, and that's something to actually get used to. I was hitting tie spinner shots, and I couldn't hit a single good one because there's actually a big distance. That, you know, the tie spinner used to be you could do it really short, but now it's actually a big distance and it rolls a lot more if you don't hit it absolutely perfect. Lag putt head speed increases support putting across large greens. And then you have Course Designer enhancements, which we won't really go over, but the pot bunkers are a big one. Environmental fixes. Okay, bunkers, tee boxes, water rendering, whatever. Let's see, mode fixes for quests. Okay, my career fixes. So, let's see, polish, remove, repeating, joining the tours. Crash, quit menu. Impossible objectives. Attribute updated sim opponent skill values to generate more realistic score distributions. Changes should take effect when the user starts a new season, either by starting a new My Career or by finishing the season in progress and starting a new one. It is also recommended that users return the opponent sim difficulty to default and retune settings from there, as the baseline skills for opponents has changed, and then a couple of online fixes. So unfortunately we have to start a new career if we want those fixes, which honestly really does suck because I don't want to go through this career with the crazy wonky um, AI, but I'm not gonna start a new career for that. So we're gonna go to St. Andrews. We're gonna play around at St. Andrews, and there's the first one, baby. And so they added this as well. I'll show you guys. So tees, we're of course going to play from the back. Yeah. Pins, I don't know, we'll just go to 4. Round length is full. Handicap scoring, tiebreakers. I can't tiebreak myself. Alright, so wind speeds. Let's go to very high. It is St. Andrews after all. Wind direction, we'll just do dynamic. Firmness. So this is something they've added. They now have extremely firm and ultra firm. And this is already set to extremely firm, which is fine by me. Ultra firm is stupid. And then green firmness, they have same things. Green speed is extremely fast, ultra fast. We'll go with very fast, because when I'm watching the PGA Tour and they're at St. Andrews, the green speed isn't really the issue. Normally, like once you're on the green, that's not really a big issue. It's more of just navigating the winds. But you can see our player card right there at the bottom. And then after this, we'll do maybe a few of the challenges.
Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golfs. Honestly, just being allowed to
Holy
walk around
shit,
here
that
feels like a
wind.
win, but we get to play it. That is insane to me. And I am happy that we get to enjoy this round of golf.
Push it, but that wind, it don't matter.
Here we go. Let's do it.
So St. Andrews looks really good.
Okay, second shot here on the first.
We might be able to spinner this one, yeah. With those winds, we'll go full. Decent. Oh, perfect. Oh, it actually, I mean, it didn't, that wind did not count for anything. Oh yeah, another thing they changed, you'll see it later on. Oh, I pushed the shit out of it. Still made it. That's a birdie on some tough conditions. But if you remember, on a downhill and uphill putt, it would set you to where you would need to be, but then you would have to move it, like if it was a foot uphill, you had to move it however many feet up in order to hit that distance. But they've changed it now to it already putting you at that distance. Or if it's downhill, they already put you at that distance. Which is very strange. A very strange thing for them to do. It's essentially making putting easier. Because now you don't have to figure out where to put it.
170 yards to the pin.
Alright, 170. Obviously, we're going to have to hit a lot of choked approaches into this wind to stay under it a little bit better. Wow, that's still insanely short. Maybe not. Maybe we just should have hit like a full 4 or 5. But see, it already put me right here, so this is where I need to be. You can obviously take it back a little bit or push it forward a little bit if you feel is necessary. But I felt like where they put you is already exactly where you need to be, and if I push it forward a little bit on an uphill putt, I'm just going to smash it past the hole, which has been my experience. So for some reason they've made the putting easier. It would, like, I mean, they're not fixing some of the stuff, which is, you know, like ghost breaks, so Maybe that's to compensate. I don't know.
Got about 125 to
But
the
like hitting a wedge here, like this should be an insanely easy shot. You know, you just go up here, go like to here, use this thing to bring it back. But because of that wind, like I might hit this full 9-iron. Let's do a high one and see how that. It's perfect in every sense of the.
This approach shot is
It's still
way up
short.
there.
Holy hell! I shouldn't have hit a high one. Well, never mind. It's almost pin high because of that downhill.
Putt for birdie.
But yeah,
All
I
right,
played
down to 2 under par after
two
that.
of the pro dailies, and then 2 of the master dailies, and then I played the pro
All right,
weekly.
let's see what we can
I'm
do
saving
off
the
tee
master
here.
weekly
It's a
for-
long par 4.
Obviously, I'll record
Nice
that one
swing.
because it's at the Quail Hollow. Oh no, it's our first rough.
Here, just in the light rough.
It's obviously gonna kick to the right. Wind's gonna bring it back though. And it's a 4-iron, so it's like right here in this rough, we're hitting a 2, but does it even carry? Because the light rough really won't do much, but I think the wind, yeah, that wind just kills it. Still got almost the entire way. Unfortunately, just the greens. Holy shit.
Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green.
But this can actually show you. So we're going to hit a pitch here. Normally this is where I'd hit a pitch, and it's uphill, obviously, but we're going to hit it to about right there. And normally if I hit it to here on a pitch shot, I'm probably going to be in that bunker because it's going to roll off the green into the bunker. But this actually should stop pretty quickly.
Oh, look at this. This could
And
go.
it stopped real quick.
And that
Went in the
was
hole.
very well executed.
I did forget that I'm on very firm, or whatever the fuck it is, greens. So they're not going to stop as fast. So, bad example, because that probably would have rolled another 15 feet. But yeah, I was doing a lot of chipping. I chipped in a lot, actually.
At 3 under
Made
par.
one from the sand, chipped in a lot. In the Quail Hollow
And the fifth hole, we
Pro
have
one.
Par 5 ahead of us.
And it's a good thing
Tee shot
that they did that
smart.
chipping, because that's more realistic. Your chips don't run 30 yards. Like I don't know what they were thinking. And chips and pitches running like forever.
Taking drive
Oh,
off
look
the
at that.
fairway,
Perfect
Artie.
on the DOD. It's like me
This
in
one
real
might
life.
have enough to get to the green. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot.
I'm almost a master at the DOD in real life, if you don't know. I'll hit an off one here and there, but for the most part, I'm kind of better at DOD off
That'll do. Grab your
in
putter.
real life than I almost than I am off the tee.
Here.
Alright, so this one's a touchdown hill, and with them being as fast as they are, we're going to just go down a little bit more. Oh, wow, that just broke a ton.
Well, that putt'll end up
Still
short.
got it there, but it was more of a tactical
And after that one, 3
pace
under.
putt.
All right, let's see what we can do.
God,
here
does the
on
wind have to
6th
be
hole.
into me every hole? Oh, shoot, pulled it. Can it not be helping?
Shake it off.
Obviously, first time playing St. Andrews, so I haven't even been in a pot bunker. So I don't know how they play, but man, am I hitting some perfects.
Oh, coming in for a landing on the green.
Oh, look at that perfect
Good
distance.
one,
With
nice pin high.
how do you judge the wind that
This
perfectly,
one,
may
3
I
footer left
ask?
For this one. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one.
PGA Championship going on real life. Round 3, unfortunately, was delayed because of lightning, I believe. Oh shit! Pushed it and proposed it. Who was it? Jonathan
This
or
one's
Jonathan
about 90
Vegas
yards in.
is in the lead at 8 under. He doubled the last. He was 10 under. But it's kind of crazy. I don't really ever see him at the top of leaderboards. But you have him at 8 under. Who the hell?
All right, this
Sorry, I'm
putt
just
for the birdie.
go to the leaderboard really quick. And look at some of that. So, yeah, he's at 8 under. Then you have Fitzpatrick, Siwoo Kim at 6 under, 2 back. Max Homa a 7 under
Well done out there.
second round to get to 5 under. So he was 2 over on the first round, 7 under on round 2 with an eagle at the par 4 14th, the drivable one.
Okay, par 3.
They have Scotty Scheffler at 5 under. All the way down, you got Bryson's at 3 under. He had a decent second round. Could have been way better. His putting, he's been smashing putts past the hole. So he's had a few 3 putts. And then his iron, his wedge game really is just letting him down. Like, I'm surprised. The course is so damn long. He should be at the top of the leaderboard because his average is like 330 and he's hitting them 350 on some occasions. Like, but his wedges, he's not putting them. What? That never went left. Okay, whatever. Like his wedges, he's not putting them anywhere near the hole. He's hitting like 15-foot putts 8 feet past the hole sometimes. He almost made a hole-in-one, so that was good. But yeah, a little bit surprising with him. Finau's 3 under, Adam Scott's 2 under, Hovland's 2 under, Rahm 2 under as well, Neiman's 1 under, Wyndham Clark. These are just people that I like to see. Luke Donald, man, he was 4 under. I believe it was 4 under on day 1, and only 1 under now. So that was really cool to see Luke Donald at the top of the leaderboard in a major.
I like what you've done with this hole. Just got to drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. All right, this is your eagle putt.
But fell back all the way to 1. That really didn't go left, did it? Like, I'm Bryson right now, putting it freaking 11 feet past the damn hole. And he also hasn't taken advantage of some of the par 5s, the drivable par 4. Like, I think he parred the drivable par 4 both days. So. Yeah, Morikawa, Cam Young, all at even. Tom Kim, +1. Sergio Garcia, +1. Brian Harmon, +1. Roy McIlroy, Xander Schauffele, Sam Burns, all at +1. And +1 was the cut line, so whoever was over that did not make the cut. And some pretty big notables. Damn, that was a big pull. Oh, at least it's not into the big fescue that St. Andrews is known for. Oh, all perfects. Just, oh, and right at the hole. Which Jordan Spieth, Jake Knapp 2 over, Padraig Harrington 2 over. I love Padraig, he's awesome. Shane Lowry at 2 over, Bhatia 2 over, Justin Thomas and Oberg at 3 over. I was really rooting for Justin Thomas. I was thinking he could really make a run in this tournament, but he didn't end up even making the cut. So let's go with this. Go back a little bit on the choked 3-iron. Wow, that wind took it left. It came back around a little bit. So this I'll show you real quick. If we went to do a tie spinner, which is normally what I would do here, the tie spinner's minimum distance is 10 yards. So 10 yards, and if you don't hit it perfect, well, obviously if you don't hit this one perfect, it's rolling all the way down. But if you don't hit that tie spinner perfect, oh my God, it's rolling forever. So you see that chip? Again, can't count it on the screen. That's stupid. That was literally about to stop and just kept going. That's stupid. I hit an amazing tee shot. That should have never went that far. That was dumb. Sorry, but that was stupid. And the chip shot was really good.
This putt's around 7 feet.
That's all. That's where I think they need to change the greens. There should not be holes where if it doesn't go in, it just doesn't stay on the green. There should never be a hole like that. That's ridiculous. But anyway, I can't show you the green, the chips and the pitches stopping because I put these greens on really fucking fast.
Just in the green side rough here.
Hideki Matsuyama 3 over. Reed was 4 over. Gary Woodland, I was really hoping he would make the cut, but unfortunately he's 4 over. He didn't have a horrible second round. It was just the first round really let him down. He was the edge of the hole on almost every putt in the first round, but never could make one. Push that one. Oh, I got lucky and didn't get in that pop bunker.
And from here, it's looking like about 230 yards.
230 with that wind. It's going to fly left on us, but the wind will bring it back. Come on, wind. I was going to say, yeah, it needs to be... Oh, just hopped over.
On the approach, that's all right, though.
Again, with these greens, I'm not even sure this will stay. Alright, that's an amazing chip right there. Holy shit. Ricky Fowler +4. I was really hoping he would make the cut. Him and Justin Thomas, man, I really want them to make comebacks. Justin, won this year, but Zalatoris was 6 over. Jason Day was 6 over. Cantley was 6 over. Cam Smith was 7. Let's see, we go all the way down. Koepka and Mickelson 9 over par. Mickelson not that surprising, but Koepka being 9 over through 2 rounds is crazy. Because usually the majors are where he really shows how good he can be, and recently that is a no-go. That was awful. Didn't end up that bad though. 231 with, what was that, a 6-iron?
A long way from the hole still, but
it is a long way. I just don't want to be too far right, because
this for the eagle.
Oh, it was par 5. I completely didn't even realize it.
Yeah, a little too much on
Still birdie it though. Still get that birdie.
Looking at a 10-foot putt here.
Got it. Let's see. Dustin Johnson was 12 over, and he got an invite into this.
Well, see if you can use the
yeah, that's it.
on
And it doesn't start for another 30 minutes, I believe, my time, because of that delay. So the final round pairing, unless they do that thing where they're gonna have all the last place and the first place kind of go off around similar times, and one goes off the back 9, the front, that kind of thing. Unless they do that, the final groups might not fit. Oh, well, I'm in the fescue now. They might not even. No, they should finish, because nowadays they're in North Carolina, which is only a state below me. It's daylight until just about 8 p.m. So they should get done just fine. Ooh, that's about all I could do from there. That rough, you're not going to get any spin, and then you're going on that downhill slope the entire way. So just didn't put enough brake on it.
Just 4 feet left on this one.
Yeah, it was a 25 gigabyte update. It's a pretty darn big update.
16th hole is next.
Ooh, is this drivable with these winds? Perfect and an overswing?
This one's fairway bound.
Give me 400 yards. Damn it. I don't get 400. I need 2 more 400-yard drives to complete that whatever challenge. Oh, I was going to say that was good that it was underswung because the greens are so fast, but it is not a downhill slope right here, and for some reason I thought it was. Oh, but we're amazing at putting. We're amazing.
All right, 9 under is your score.
Yeah, I like all of the changes. I wish they would have addressed a few more things that are my concerns personally, like ghost breaks. Just acknowledge them, at least, please. Say, we're very sorry, there's not much we can do.
10 yards from the pin.
Just acknowledge them, please. It makes me think you're just ignoring it because you don't want to deal with it.
If you're not careful.
We're going to play this one safe and just go over here to avoid everything. Little pull.
Ooh, well done.
Very safe, near the hole.
We'll take that.
And
Birdie,
holes
and you are currently
holes that they put in career mode and holes that they put in TGC tours and stuff like that do not have holes where if you don't make it in the hole, you go off the green. It's that simple. It's that simple. If you're gonna have those settings, then you should not be. They should not be in any kind of competitive mode, and not in the career mode. Wow, that was far. Was that a 400-yard drive? How long is this hole? The 18. No, it's only 370. Damn it. Alright, this is a real touchy one. You cannot go past the holes. Can't do a spinner. We got a real... It's not downhill, though, until you get it past the hole. So, maybe right here with the new pitch. Yeah, see?
Oh my goodness, could this go down?
See, before that would have gone off the green with the update. That's an 11 under on extremely difficult conditions. First round of the day. Very satisfied with that. We don't even get to 8. Screw you.
Real soon. See you next time.
I'm going to have to change my clubs at some point as well, but... Very happy with that. Love the addition of St. Andrews. It plays really well. Yeah, I can't wait to play it in... I think in ranked it's going to be a problem because you're going to have people literally birdieing every hole and eagling some of the par 4s. I didn't mean to play another round. And I wish they would have addressed that too. Ranked needs to be... Once you're out of birdie, or at least maybe in birdie, the conditions and the difficulty need to go up, in my opinion. Because it just gets boring. It just gets boring. When the conditions are so plain and bland. Alright, so Quail Hollow, let's check some of these out. Wow, this is interesting. There's 6 rewards. Do they tell us what any of the rewards are? Level up token, a Nike cap, and 300 My Player experience. They need to do something when players are maxed out with experience as well. Like, my guy's maxed out. You know. Evo tool, VC, and a hat. So, what do we have down here? Land on the green, land within 15 feet of the pin, land within 6 feet of the pin. Max Homa, okay. Hole 7, second shot hero. This par 5 dares you to be brave. With a strong drive, the green is reachable on your second shot, but it'll take precision and a little courage under pressure to pull it off. Land on the green 6 times, 15 feet, and 9 feet. Then you have 3's a test. These par 3s are where rounds can turn in a single swing. Precision is the name of the game because short holes don't mean easy ones. Finish +1 even. Try this one. So these are basically the challenges or training and the practice round for career mode. This is all these are, I think. And so what that means is I think most of them are going to have to be played on pro at least to even accomplish them. Because some of them are insanely difficult. And Quail Hollow is is this Quail Hollow? I think so. Yeah. Quail Hollow is insanely hard. So uphill a yard, winds into us a little bit. Perfect. The way we left St. Andrews, the way we start Quail Hollow. We got to make this putt, I think, really to start that off because This is the easiest par 3, I think. We didn't. Wow, that shot past the hole. That's weird. As you can see, uphill 3 inches. Normally, I would have missed that short if I never moved it up. But it already puts you at the spot you need to be, which is very odd. It's very odd. Yeah, these holes are fucking hard as shit. Well, that... no, never mind. Oh, it stays there, okay. Possibilities. They're very slow greens as well, holy hell. Oh. I didn't even notice that on the last one. They're only 121. Even through 2, that was pretty good, you know, run at a birdie there, but downhill a little bit. We have a 4 iron. Where's the hole right there? Let's do this. Another perfect. Hopefully that runs a little bit. No, ran the wrong way. All right, we got 1 birdie. We need 1 more. 1 more to complete the challenge. Hard one is the one where Bryson almost made a hole in 1. Oh, closed it. Oh, God, 5.5. That's awful. Oh, my God. It went all the way over here. Oh, shoot. I pushed the shit out of that. Oh, no. Well, we're bogeying this one. That's for damn sure. Unless this goes in. Oh. Damn it. Well, we got the silver.
Objectives completed. At the end of that attempt. That's pretty
Like,
good
one
stuff.
of those is
All right,
very
thanks for playing the
doable
challenge, and
on my
let's see if we
current
can
settings. We'll do 1 more and then we'll end the video there. So this is just playing the holes. So let's do one that's probably like this one right here. I'd probably have to play on pro minimum just to get it. Because you're trying to land on a par 5. These are some of the longest par 5s in the game.
Whale Hollow Challenge. We've already had a nice drive on this par 5, and that green is screaming green.
Okay, so we don't have to actually hit the drive.
Let's go for the green and see how close we can get to that.
So it's going to go to the right.
Being able to set yourself
Wind's
up
going to the
for
right.
this one,
But
give
you're
an
using,
opportunity
it's 221 yards and you're trying to land within
Best of luck.
9 feet twice. So touch uphill, but that's not really going to matter. I'm going to go like this. Oh my God, perfect. What is this? I like that flyover, or whatever it is, following the ball. Not a bad shot. That's what we need to do. Just aim it more to the left. Obviously, and hit it perfect. We closed the shit out of that one. Holy hell. Alright, there we go. That too far to the left. Oh, did they put me back? No, I'm still low. I wonder why that one went even further than the first one. Damn it. That was awful. But it might... No. Oh, they put us in the heavy rough 5 iron right here. So let's just hit this straight up. And, oh, God, I pushed that. Wow, that's a weird one. So that thing's going to shoot right, and it's well short. That could do it. Go! So yeah, this one insanely tough. I have to basically get both of these within 9 feet. And this one's just really tough because it's such a long shot. Wow, that flew a lot further. Of course, too far.
Shot that will complete your second objective.
Of course. I get 1. Damn.
Right, this challenge has
So that
been
one
just
obviously doable.
one.
And we just have to do the 9
Clean that
feet.
up, no problem. Next time.
But I think eventually they're gonna get too difficult because EA did that, and some of the training things in the career mode. We got these shoes. Some of the things in the career mode are insanely difficult. So, yeah. But anyway, a nice thing, something else. It's another thing to do to get some rewards. You get level up token experience, customizable. Clothing, Evo tools. And you do all those, and you move to other stuff. So that might be something I just do on my own time. Don't really see a reason to record that. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys liked the look at season 2 and St. Andrews. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.